Welcome. Today is Sunday, January 24th. It is 9:02 p.m. Eastern, episode 261 of the Sundering. This episode is brought to you by ads, Amazon Newegg Jinx. If you like what you hear, click through our links on our site, add stuff to your cart, check out. It helps us pay bandwidth costs and server costs, and it's no cost to you. We steal from corporate fat cats. People who have so much money they're diving through it like Scrooge McDuck's money bin. We take from them, not from you. And also, if you like what you hear, drop us a review on iTunes and or Stitcher, though Stitcher's kind of pissing me off lately. So, drop us a review on iTunes. We'll read it. We'll love it. We'll do all of that stuff. What do we got on deck for you tonight? Bacon making people do strange things, hangover-free alcohol, gaming news. Specifically, we got Warcraft, we got Heroes of the Storm, we got Warcraft movies, and a whole lot more. And welcome to the Sundering. Father Winter decided to take a great white dump in the east. Let us melt your brainstems with surefire meltdown that is to come.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
God damn it, I muted myself. And Ray sitting there playing the goddamn trombone like a fool. Good evening, I'm Seraphis, and I'm joined by my co-host Ray. Zia is still out on maternity, but we have a phone call from her. So that is exciting. And who do we got in the chat room tonight? If Twitch chat is actually working and showing us the right people.
It was. I'm going to update it.
So I'm curious.
All right, we got.
Okay, so here's the thing. The dashboard on Twitch is telling me we have nobody in the chat room, but I'm looking at the chat room and I see that there's people in here. So clearly there's something still not right. So that's exciting.
All right. Well, we have Hasu and Velvet Dove, and then we got Adam, Hoikel, Theonden, Toasty Posty, Twin Blade Dan at the beginning of the show.
I know. Mind blown.
And Wow Mardian.
Wow, Joe. How's it going?
Listen, Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong. Sorry. Anytime I hear Joe, I start quoting Reservoir Dogs.
All right, Ray. So I'm going to jump in. How was your week, and how the hell are you doing?
My week. The past couple nights I haven't been able to sleep that well. I haven't really been feeling too great, but I feel like I'm going to sleep tonight because I am tired. So I got that. I had 4 days off in a row, and I was very lazy, so I did a lot of anime watching. Watched One Punch Man. It's a 12-episode series.
They did something with One Punch Man in Fallout 4. I saw like a video about it.
Huh. And it was fantastic. That thing, it's 12 episodes. You could blow through it in a night, and it's everything that it sounds like. There's a guy who can beat people in one punch. It's just fantastic. It's fantastic. Everybody's been talking about it. It's the hot thing right now. So, had to check it out, and it's for real.
It's the real deal. So much so that I think it's a mod for Fallout 4.
Yep.
You should check that out.
No, I don't do mods.
That's where you draw the line. That's your moral compass right there. That's taking things too far.
Yeah, it's not. I don't play my copy. I don't have my own copy of the game. I play someone else's. So
I'm glad to know where the line is that you will not cross.
I'll do GTA mods. Those are fun.
Jesus.
They should make a One Punch Man GTA. Just punch things. Sweet. just had the music constantly playing. Like the intro song is fantastic too. So everyone check that out. I love it.
Can't tell me what to do.
Do it. And I caught up with Fairy Tail and watching that. So I started reading the manga. Holy shit.
What the fuck is Fairy Tail?
It's an anime.
Okay. Well, I kind of figured.
It's good.
Okay.
It's about magic. And wizards.
Magic and wizards, okay.
Yep.
Is it about fairy tales? Does it have fairies?
No, that's just the name of the wizard guild that they're in.
Well, that just seems silly.
Yeah, well, you know. So I caught up with that, and I'm really into that right now. And really didn't do too much gaming. Oh yeah. When should we talk about the game we were playing?
God. Go ahead and just start, Ray.
So
first of all, Toasty. Was it Toasty who got it for us?
Yes, I was talking with Chili, and I was just like, "Hey, Toasty got us this game called Honey Pop." I was sharing my screen with her on Skype, and I was like, "I'm gonna play it." And she's just like, "All right, this sounds fun." And I looked, and it says friends playing Honey Pop, and it says Seraph, and it was like 12:30 at night, like almost 1 in the morning. And
Yeah,
like, what?
I was. Yeah, I was finishing editing Azeroth Pirate Radio, which I still haven't posted, and. But yeah, I did the same thing. I played a little bit with my wife, and we thought it was like the most ridiculous thing. She told me, she's like, she got bored like on the date, like on the first couple of dates with the girls in there, and she's like, "This is lame. When are you gonna screw them?" She left. I was like, "I'm sorry."
How far did you get with any of the girls?
I think a few of them have gone all the way.
Ah, okay. I stopped playing.
It's really terrible.
I popped it up and I saw that I had messages I just never checked, and 2 of them sent me fingering themselves photos. And I was just like, oh, so there is that kind of stuff in this game.
Yeah,
so I have to go all the way with one of them.
So I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of censored, as people say. I mean, well, it is censored apparently. And so, I mean, all you get is a picture at the very end.
Yeah, it's not there's not any action. There's never eagle. It's just
it's
spread eagle.
It's just it's like the worst kind of I would say text-based porn from back in the early 90s where they would just insert random pictures of girls but clothed.
Well, in order to get money or things to level up in the game, you had to talk to them, and if you ask them questions, you should remember their answer, because the next day they might be like, "Hey, how tall am I?" Because she'd already revealed that to you.
Yeah, and you can't go back in and look. I was like, let me go back in and look. I'm like, oh, fuck this, I don't remember. I don't know.
I think I remembered all of them.
God damn.
Because I was just like, I have a good memory like that. I was just like, this game is meant for me.
I can't remember their shit to save my life.
I really enjoyed the actual game part.
I tried one because so there's these they're called broken hearts.
Yeah.
And if you get them, you lose all your momentum. You won't win. But
yeah.
I tried one match where I was just matching all of those just for the hell of it. It's just I'm just gonna match all of them. Nothing happened.
One thing I found out is there's a little teddy bear that you can use in your inventory when you're doing that, and it turns all the dark hearts into pink hearts. But you have to have 6 sentiment built up.
Yes, you can get other gifts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but you have to buy people stuff, which I know you're against even virtually.
Oh, I know. I was like, God damn it. Because the one chick, I was just like, well, I blatantly know what she wants. She wants a bong or a lighter, and I bought those things for her. And she's just like, hell yeah, let's go get high or something like that. Let's get fucked up.
Final verdict is it's ridiculous. My wife also was playing with me. She thinks it's ridiculous and a waste of time. She's like, there's not even any animated sex. It's just terrible. When my wife is telling me that there's no animated sex, that's a bad thing. All right, so but the puzzle portion of it, the bejeweled portion of it is fairly interesting. The rest of it is just terrible.
Yeah, I could do without that and just have the actual game. Honey Pop Light.
Yeah, just the puzzle portion. I want that on like my phone or the iPad. I just want just the puzzle piece.
And then just have the girls be on the side and be like, "Oh."
No, you don't need that. Like, say if you're like, because then if you have your phone like and you're
That's
like
true.
at work on the toilet, you don't need that happening. You need to put the thing on mute.
Be funny though.
Don't listen to Ray. That's a terrible idea.
It's
All
just
right.
because I don't mobile games, so I don't have anything to worry about.
All right, what else? What else you got? Anything else?
I fired up Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast.
Wow, that's old school.
The multiplayer for that, and just went into one of those like public servers where everyone's just going like this with their lightsaber, and went in there and tried to reclaim my old glory in that game, and I got wrecked because the only people that play it now are people that are ridiculously good at it. So it was probably for like a half hour, and I stopped playing.
We still need to power level you up in season 5 of Diablo.
I gotta install Diablo again.
God damn it! Would you get on that? I've had a lot of shit go on this week, so I mean, anytime you're ready.
Yeah. All right, what about you?
All right. Well, first of all, I'm drinking whiskey.
Of course you are.
I've been watching the football games. Well, I wouldn't really call this game, the one that's going on right now, the Panthers-Cardinals, an actual game, because the Panthers right now are currently winning 34-15. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But my dog, he had dental surgery, and he had to have some of his teeth pulled, so that's not been fun. He's actually laying down over there. He's on pain meds and antibiotics, and though he does show signs of lots of activity. So I also saw the movie John Wick, and it's an awesome action flick. And what I've learned is, and this kind of rolls into what happened with my dog, is don't fuck with a man's dog. Don't fuck with a man's dog. Have you seen it? You should watch it. Good Keanu flick.
No, I have not seen it.
You should watch
I'm not really into watching action movies unless I like am forced to.
It's like a real life anime movie. It's the best way I could put it. It's over the top fighting and shit. It's pretty good. Also, I started watching The 100. It's that post-apocalyptic dystopian thing. Season 3 is back, so I watched that, and I also watched The Return of Supernatural, both of which I watched on the CW.com, because they offer streaming, because I know you and I were talking about X-Files streaming earlier, but those two, they put it up like the next day on their website, so I just watched it there instead of on my DVR. Even though I DVR'd them, I watched them on there, because that way I got to play some Warcraft and Diablo at the same time.
Exactly. If I still played Warcraft, that's what I would be doing.
So I received a copy also of Haiku Warrior. I'm showing it up here on the screen. This is from our friend Jason Anarchy. He did Drinking Quest. It's his new game. He sent us a special little card. It says Home Run Orc on there. And he also sent us a picture of him giving us a fist bump with a personalized haiku on there. And it says, "Hark! The Sundering. Warriors fight with homes. Awesome podcast times."
Game straight.
So that was pretty cool. We got that from him. God, what else? I ran up. So there's a big snowstorm, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I need to get eggs, bread, and milk." And I said, "Why is everyone going to get eggs, bread, and milk? You need bacon, liquor, and beer." But let's be honest. If the power goes out, your milk is going to spoil. Same with the eggs. Your bread will possibly make it. All right. So I ran a poll and I said, "What's more important, eggs, bread, or milk, or bacon, liquor, and beer?" And I'm proud to say that people who follow me on Twitter said 82% chose bacon, liquor, and beer. So kudos to my followers.
That's because the people that would have voted otherwise have already blocked you.
That's true. Probably. It's fair enough. Let's see. Phalanx of Nod. We got Heroic Archie down for a second week in a row. We got two more folks in the guild. Their moose and their achievement, Jilu and Hastor. So congratulations, those two. And I've been trying to keep up with Heroes of Storm, doing my dailies. I'm waiting on Greymane to drop to 10k. He's currently 15k because I have 10k gold to buy him, and I don't want to pay for them, so I want to use gold to buy them. I did get Vala to level 10 though, and I still gonna say that grinding from level 9 to level 10 in Heroes is a fucking bitch. It's a bitch. Oh, and I'm over Paragon level 100 now in D3 Season 5, which I know most of you is like, that's it? What a pussy. Yeah. I don't play as much as some of the other people I know.
You want to know what Paragon level I am?
Negative 70.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right. What do you think? That's it for me. I think I've covered pretty much everything real quick.
I think instead of like bread and eggs and stuff, I would have gotten bacon, but then I would have gotten like a wrap instead of like just straight up bread. Like I'm a wrap guy.
Oh! I did get my new loot crate, and look, I got a plush alien. Look, like sucks to your face. It's a plush.
I think I'm supposed to be getting one of those too.
Oh, and comes with a multi-pass.
What the hell does that mean?
Have you never watched The Fifth Element?
Oh, I just don't remember. I guess I just don't remember.
Lilu Dallas multi-pass?
Yeah.
Oh, and how are you getting that loot crate, by the way?
Oh, because of you. You sent me one of those things.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm like, woohoo! Free loot crate.
You also get a t-shirt. I won't spoil the t-shirt, though.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Alright, that's it. Let's get into some news.
Here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
Oh, I gotta be mindful of not to type too loud because I got a new, I got the new Razer Black Widow keyboard, so it's clicky. So just a reminder, no show on February 7th. We will be here next week, and there possibly won't be a show on February 14th. But Ray and I are going to talk, and we're going to try and get something up probably before then. We're going to coordinate.
Yeah, I still don't know. I'm still waiting to find out what the situation is. So next week I'll know.
Okay. All right. I would say bacon, but now I'm missing the goddamn. Fine.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
All right. So news. So there's a man arrested for weird bacon. So apparently a man hid in a neighbor's yard behind a dog pen with a 9mm, a camouflage mask, and a bag of quote unquote suspicious bacon. The bacon apparently had an oily substance on it, questioning whether maybe it was poison. When he was arrested, he claimed he was just relaxing.
Okay.
What do you think?
You got arrested, huh? Is that the way we're supposed to go with this?
This man looks
hanging out with weird bacon.
This guy, his charges include trespassing and public intoxication.
Oh, that's definitely you then.
No, this is definitely not me. But this guy looks shady as shit. Bobby Wood said he spotted Cater.
Bobby Wood, of course.
This guy name is Evan Patrick Cater. Apparently, Cater was shooting his firearm in his own backyard before.
Yeah.
So, that makes sense. Good job. Virginia.
So you.
It's not me. It's not me at all. Anyway, he was arrested.
I have nothing for that. Suspicious bacon, Seraph. It's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, suspicious bacon is important stuff. All right, let's talk about alcohol for a moment here.
Okay.
All right. Hangover-free alcohol claimed by North Korea. North Korea claims to have created hangover-free alcohol. And apparently the wonder ingredients are supposed to cure hangovers are scorched glutinous rice, ginseng, and 6-year-old Kaesong Koryo Insan, which is reputed to have powerful medicinal qualities. North Korea also claims to have a drug that cures AIDS, cancer, and drug addiction. So I'm going to call bullshit on this.
Yeah, I'd say so. Plus, I mean, that's still not going to entice me. It wasn't ever the hangover that was the problem.
All right, let's chat about Warcraft movie news. So Duncan Jones on Twitter posted a couple pictures of Stormwind. So one is the bulletin board, and then
it does look pretty sweet.
Yeah, he posted the bulletin board, and then there's like another picture that he posted of like basically it just looks like the market area. It says was it the Woadside Inn? And my dog is apparently dreaming because I hear him yelping under the blanket.
Yep, that's dog dreams.
Doggy dreams.
Sounds familiar.
And then there's also a new TV spot for the movie, which actually shows off Stormwind a bit more and shows like a crowd gathering, like in the central square. It looks pretty. And there's that one scene where the orc he like roars. My son, when he saw that commercial today, started roaring in the house. That was amusing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. Duncan Jones. So, for those of you who don't know, Duncan Jones' father was David Bowie. And David Bowie passed away. Very sad. And Duncan Jones is carrying on. So, good on Duncan Jones. And I'm sorry for his loss. And David...
Yeah, you gotta power through.
Yeah, we lost David Bowie. We lost
Lemmy.
Lemmy. We lost Glenn Frey of the Eagles. We've lost... There's been a lot. So.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't even want to think about who's next.
Jesus, there's. I mean, and just probably late last year we lost. What's his name from Stone Temple Pilots?
Scott Weiland.
Yeah, Scott.
More recently, didn't it?
Well, now I'm going to type Scott.
I had Alan Rickman too. That's right.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. Scott Weiland accidentally overdosed. Yeah, Scott Weiland died on December 3rd.
Oh shit! Okay, I thought it was more recent. I mean, it's just because I saw an article more recently.
It's like 2 months ago. I mean, it's still pretty recent. Oh, Ventane says, speaking of Bowie, how do you guys feel about the Labyrinth remake? Yeah, so they announced a Labyrinth remake. And I feel that it was in poor taste to do that so close to his death. That was kind of shitty. What studio is doing that? Let's see, Labyrinth remake. What jackass studio?
I don't know. I never saw the original, so.
Oh, I remember seeing the original. That was good stuff. But TriStar. So TriStar is a bunch of jackasses. Terrible taste.
Yeah, remakes are usually not good.
All right, so I want to bring. So Ghostcrawler tweeted out a few things about. And there's two links here on Twitter. Basically, how he said that in order to bring the world more alive, that people, game companies should allow players the ability to create their own content. Which mirrors something that I've been asking for a very long time regarding allowing guilds to create an instance like boss spawning somewhere in the world that the guild would have to go and kill. And, you know, I feel this is what I've been asking for, and Ghostcrawler is like, yeah, we should do that. And it's like, somebody listen to him. Listen to me. God damn it. I've been asking for this.
It's not a terrible idea.
It's like this and like guild housing. These are the two things I've been bitching about for like the longest time.
Meh to guild housing.
Gosh, shut up.
Meh.
I want a guild airship.
Holy. We know.
But Ghostcrawler's got my back now. He's got my back. And so what do you think? Do you agree with him? Do you agree with GC?
Yeah, I remember meeting GC once. He's a cool guy. And yeah, I mean, I agree, of course. You should definitely have...
Let's see, Adam says PSO2 has that. Just saying. It has all of that. I don't know what PSO2 is.
Phantasy Star Online, too.
There we go. Except the airship thing. We have spaceships. Yeah.
I mean, SWTOR has your, like...
Player housing.
They have strongholds or whatever it is now, so...
Oh, yeah. I never go into it, and no one's ever on the guild that I'm in. Which is your guild.
I rarely get on. And by
no
that,
one's...
I mean, I haven't been on since I was in Canada, I don't think.
No one is ever on that thing. So, anyway, so yes. Thank you, Ghostcrawler, for backing me up. Let's get some player-created content, specifically for guilds.
And then if, like, you're not in a guild or whatever, you can just go to, like, go to random people's content.
You could be invited to go with a guild or something if you're not in one. I mean, something, but, like, a guild, like, there should be a guild perk to create, like, something special.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, give us a reason to be part of a community, which they have slowly stripped away consistently.
They have been doing that. I feel less and less tied to guilds as it is, like...
Let's see, Sarah's guild boss would be a giant piece of bacon. Well, maybe a giant mutant bacon that gave us bacon as a reward would be alright.
What, is the bacon a, like, raid buff drop or whatever?
I don't know. But, like, no, but just think about it. Like, you go into the guild UI, and then, like, maybe you have a couple options. Like, whether it's either your guild has to complete a certain amount of quests this week that are, like, special instance versions, like, out in the world randomly. Or maybe you have, like, a guild instance boss that you all have to gather together, you have to plan for, and then you have to go and attack. Kind of like what we did with open world bosses back in Vanilla and Burning Crusade. Like, where we would say, like, hey, let's go out and go do this as a guild. Same kind of deal. Like, something that would require, like, hey, reward's pretty big, let's go out and go do it. So, yeah. They should do that. They should fucking do that. Stop isolating players. Put us part of a community. Alright. So, the next thing that I want to bring up is in Warcraft Legion right now. So, spec swapping. They said that you could do it whenever you want. However, it's going to cost 100 gold. Right now, that's a current placeholder. So, the question is, what should it be? And my thoughts are that it should be a reagent of some kind. Just like you need a reagent to, like, change up your glyphs right now, why not repurpose those reagents as spec changes? Give inscription as something of value.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you think it should be anything else?
I saw somebody saying it should be a one-time, like, 50,000 gold thing or whatever, and then you can just swap specs whenever.
I would be okay with a one-time fee as well, but I think, like, hey, Dell. You got a Dell behind you.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that's not good.
That did not sound good. Alright, so yeah, so reagent or one-time fee. What does our chat room think? Because I know they're drastically changing up like inscription, so I feel like something for them would be beneficial.
I don't remember caring about my professions at all when I was playing.
Zelsi in the chat room says one-time fee or a quest to unlock it.
Or both, even.
It's true, they could potentially do both. Like, you finish this quest, and then you have to pay a fee afterwards. Hasu says it should just be free.
Well,
or Zelsi says it should be class-specific type quest. Adam says one-time fee as well.
Well, then it would end up being a legendary thing where you have to do certain things a certain amount of times, and it's gated every week. Yeah, I can see that. Fucking gated.
Adam says as a druid, he would be mad angry to have to pay each time.
Don't you have to do that anyways, though?
Let's say Bursbane says time-based lockout for swapping sweats once per day, X amount of hours. But if you had to switch like mid raid, that would kind of suck. So like if one boss we need an extra healer, but the next boss we need a DPS, then you can't switch. So that kind of would suck.
Yeah, that would blow.
Toasty says he likes a quest unlocking idea. Says that makes sense.
Like I said, the quest unlock would be a legendary type quest where it's drawn out forever.
Possibly. All right, let's.
There's no possibly about it. That's how it's happening.
Okay, well, let's. I think that's really it for Warcraft news. If anyone has any other opinions on some of the Legion stuff or the Warcraft movie, let us know. Let's jump into some Heroes news. I'm gonna play a video while we're talking here. So here's the Storm. They announced some new heroes, new skins, and some mounts. So the first up is they got Li Ming is a Diablo 3 wizard. So she's a ranged assassin with 3 skill shots. So apparently she requires a lot of skill to play, which means she's probably not for me. Like I'm good with kind of less like. I'm good with Vala. Vala seems like somewhat skillful, but not like man, if you're not top of your game, you're gonna suck with her. But they're saying Li Ming is going to be really hard to play. I guess that the payout will be really good.
I like some of the skins they got there.
Yeah, so some of the skins are definitely interesting. They're based on the Lunar Festival. Also, they're bringing in Zul. He's the Diablo 2 Necromancer. Now, this is the guy who...
Diablo 2?
Yeah, because there was Necromancer was a playable class in Diablo 2.
Oh, okay.
And Zul is a Necromancer, so he's going to allow you to summon up to 4 skeletons from deceased minions. He just looks badass. And I like the idea of raising minions, and because I kind of like the whole idea of Death Knights also being able to do that. And so he also has like some weird skeletal thing, armor, which or a serpent thing that doesn't really make sense. One of the new skins that's coming out is like a Crimson Knight Arthas, and it also comes with bat form, which is kind of interesting. So I think I'll probably be buying that skin. That seems pretty cool.
Huh. Yeah, it is. I don't get it, but that's cool.
Also, they're coming out with some other new skins. They're like what was it? It's like kind of like Love Doctor Lieutenant Morales, which just looks weird. She's just got like hearts all over her, and she's like.
I think it looks sweet because I like the idea of it being colorful, like the green one. Oh, fantastic!
Doesn't really. I don't know. Doesn't really.
Well,
do
we have
much.
different tastes, so.
I guess so. I mean, I think it looks silly. I mean,
Oh, geez, video game. Oh.
I don't know. It just doesn't do anything. And then they got like Lunar Jaina. It looks like she's wearing like this red skimpy dress. I can't wait for the internet to explode with like the how dare you make her show this. But like her light blue skin of that lunar dress makes her look like Chun-Li.
Yeah.
So that's the only cool thing. But I'm waiting for the internet outroar like, oh my god, you're sexualizing Jaina.
Yep.
It's bound to happen. Lunar Illidan looks terrible.
Why would you mention it? Oh yeah. What? No.
I think
it was kind of cool.
I think he looks terrible. I hate it.
That's pretty sweet.
I think it looks stupid. He's got like a weird mask. He looks like he's going to like one of those masked orgy parties. It's just silly. I'm not down. I'm not down with it. What can I say? I just I don't find it interesting. Then they got the new mount, the Star Chariot. I'm not going to spend money on the Star Chariot. I'm going to be honest. It's like a floating platform. It looks like something out of like Gem and the Holograms. But then they got like the Cloud Serpent mount, which kind of looks like from back in G.I. Joe days, like Serpentor's like little like hover airship thing. But then they got like the Lunar Dragon, which does absolutely nothing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Lunar Dragon, it's just like a little serpent thing. So, yeah.
I was into it. Colorful, man.
So out of all this, so Lunar Festival. Crap. When is Lunar Festival hitting? I think it's this month. Lunar Festival.
That's the one where you like honor the elders or whatever.
Let's see. Lunar Festival is February 16th through March 2nd. So that's when I'm gonna guess that we're going to see the Lunar Festival. All these things pop up in Heroes of the Storm is probably around like February 16th. So I'll probably wind up wanting to play Zool, and I'll get like the Crimson Count skin for Arthas.
Meh to Arthas in general.
Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you and your shit, Ray. Which is a good lead-in to some FOFs. And we got one from Zia, so this is... Before we get into that, I do want to play one call we got. It's a wrong number. I want to play this now because I find it fucking hilarious. I'm going to play it right now. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Rob Shapiro. I'm actually a comedian, and working pro comedian. But I'm calling. It's probably a little outlandish, but I'm wondering if there's any way that I could get Bob. Something's wrong with the phone. Hello. Hi, thanks. Something in my phone crashed. I don't know what happened. This is Robert Shapiro, 917. Is there any way possible that Bob Saget could do a podcast? It would just be a brief interview. A friend of mine is starting out this podcast, and he's really a promising guy and high integrity, and he's really it would help him starting his podcast. If there's any way at all, I know Bob is like AAA list, and but I'm hoping there's some chance he might consider just a brief interview on a podcast, or as long as he wants to be on it, if he would be on it. So you have my number I left in the beginning, and I hope to hear back from you. This is Rob Shapiro. I'm actually a working pro comedian. I'm the twin brother of Rick Shapiro, who's a comedian, a little more well-known than me. But all right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I know his brother was on Lucky Louie.
I'm looking it up. Comedian.
He's actually in not this guy, but the other Shapiro. He was he's in like one of the commercials for like Progressive, I think, too.
Yeah. So first of all, someone gave this guy someone says hey. So he went to someone and said, "Hey, I want to get in touch with Bob Saget," and someone gave him our number. Someone gave him our and then he called for us to give him Bob Saget, and we have this guy's number. I have his number. We can call Rob Shapiro if we want to.
Oh jeez, might have to look into this.
Hey Rob, I mean, I hate to break this to you, but you called the wrong number. You called the Sundering podcast and asked for Bob Saget.
He sounds just like his brother, so I don't think he was drunk or anything like that.
Yeah,
I mean, legitimately how they sound.
So we legitimately had Rob Shapiro call into our show.
That's really
Granted, cool. He was looking for Bob Saget, but I mean, no Bob Saget here, but so yeah. Maybe we should
let's just tell him that we're on we have Bob Saget on the podcast. Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe we should ask Rob to be on our show.
Yeah.
So, hey, Rob, why don't you come? We can't help you with Bob, but how would you? I mean, you called us. I mean,
yeah. Least you could do is come on, say what up.
All right, so let's get into FOFs. I had to play that because when I listened to it, I was like, dear God, are you kidding me? All right.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
All right, so Foffs. All right.
Okay, well, I'll first Foff right here. Is this screen? It's like a power failure screen that I don't feel like fucking with right now. And I'm gonna say Foff to not being able to sleep the past couple nights. I am really tired, so need to get this show over with.
Fair enough. I am going to say, first off, fuck off to vet costs for dog surgery, costing so fucking much. Because they know they got you. Because what are you going to do? Let your dog die for something dumb, or pony up a small fortune to save them? I mean, they know they got you by the balls. It's fucking bullshit. It's a fucking scam. Like, it's so fucking terrible, and there's nothing you could do about it. It's either like cough up the cash, or you're gonna watch your dog get like more sick, and we're not gonna do anything to help you. It's like, you guys are fucking terrible. And I'm also going to say fuck off to the heirloom ring missions in the naval yard in Warcraft. Never fucking spawning for me in that goddamn naval yard. Not a single fucking time. This is some bullshit. At least give me a path to force it to spawn. Not this RNG bullshit. It fucking pisses me off. Hasu says pet insurance. Oh. I don't even know how much that would cost. I don't.
Oh, God.
And then the question is, would vets take the pet insurance? Do they not take it?
Like certain vets have to travel.
God, that would piss me. It just gets worse. All right, before I get angrier about this, I'm gonna play Zia's call. Zia called in a Foff. And I played it for my wife, and my wife's like, "Yep, it's all pretty accurate." She is rightly so. So here we go.
Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Via. It's been a little while, but I had some Fox I need to call in because, well, even though I'm not there right now, I'm still full of anger. So my first fucking Fox goes to this old cunt. I was walking into the mall with my kid, and it's cold outside, and I'm lugging this kid around, month old. And this old bat walking through the doors looks over at me, makes this comment like, "It's too cold for babies to be outside." And she says it as she's walking out the door. So I can't turn around quick enough. The fucking fire's in the back of her. So fuck you, bitch. I ain't gonna sit around all day in the cold indoors. I'm gonna get out of the house and try and move my body. Yo, cunt. Second Foss goes to fucking GameStop. Now I remember why GameStop is fucking just going the way of the dodo. I swear to God, I go into GameStop. I just want to buy a used game. I'm going on vacation. I want a game to play. So I want to buy Bravely Default. I've been putting it off for a while. Fucking go in, GameStop. The employees are just standing around. There's only two people there. They're standing around. One of them's fucking bitching about how nobody's coming into work, and the other one's helping this guy buy a headset. But the guy buying the headset's just standing there not making his mind up. Bitch, go fucking open up a register and check me out and go back to help the other person. Because they're not making their mind up anyway. So fuck you, GameStop. Motherfuckers. That's why I use Amazon for everything now. Brick and mortar stores suck when it comes to games. So anyway, those are my two Fox. Fucking assholes. And then I do have a props, and that's to Ray and Cer. I love you both. I miss you both. You guys have been holding down the fort without me. I am coming back very soon, guys. I'm getting my act together. I'm getting this kid figured out. And I'll be back before you all know it. My GPS is talking to me, and I don't know if it's coming through. So if it is, have fun editing that business there. I love you all. Baby's doing great, and I'll see you guys real soon.
So first of all, so first thing is, did she just threaten us? She's like, "I'll be back real soon."
Yeah, that feels like a threat.
That felt like a threat. I felt like she's threatening us. You and I have a thing going on here, and now she's threatening that.
I'll accept it.
And also, Adams quoted Zia, "You old cunt," Zia, 2016.
Yeah.
And I let my wife listen to that, and she's like, "Remember that time we went to that July 4th thing, and we had like our kid out there, and they're like, it's too hot out here for a baby, and like he's like covered up underneath like his stroller." and he had sunscreen on, and my wife's like, "Did I ask for your goddamn opinion?" Like, just in the middle of like this crowded street in like downtown area, and I was just like, I just turned to my daughter. I was like, "This is where we just kind of stay out of mommy's way because shit's about to get real." Don't mess with a mom. Don't tell another mom how to parent, unless like they are like physically abusing their kid. Like, just don't let people do their own shit. The only time you step in is like that kid is in like imminent danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Now people have to say shit, man.
God.
Oh, it's so cold out. Why aren't you wearing a jacket? Shut up.
Let's see. Vish said her fault was fuck charter. Fuck charter. You know,
okay.
The ISP. Well, her and one of her and her husband, they've been having internet issues lately, so during raids, and apparently it's all Charter's fault, so fuck them. The Ondon says fuck off to Black Ops 3 being laggy as hell on PC even with a 33 ping.
Damn. That does suck. Adam says props to the Phantasy Star Online 2 translation team who put together one of the easiest use hacks that allows me to enjoy the shit out of this game once more. Nice. He also says FOF to people who have negative input one wipe in, whether it's Pug or a guild raid. Even if I love you as a person, it's a shitty thing to do. Oh, Seraph was fucking talking shit again, wasn't he?
No, it wasn't me.
Sounds like him. That's why I left, by the way, because
oh, fuck you.
He's a tyrant.
Go fuck yourself. All right.
He doesn't even steal from the guild bank.
Because I'm like a decent person when it comes to guild leadership. I don't steal.
Nah.
Fuck you. You're constant like, oh, all guild leaders steal from the guild bank. Just because you were part of shitty fucking guilds.
You have small furry paw? You need some more of that in the guild bank?
I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. Once you move to Canada, I'm gonna find you, and then I'm gonna come beat the shit out of you, and then I'm gonna start international incident. It's still on our list of goals for this show, so start an international incident.
Yeah.
Birdsbane says, fuck off to the one square method. I don't know what that means.
I'll take your word on it.
Alright. That looks like that's all the FOFs. And by the way, for those who care, it looks like it's going to be the Panthers winning the NFC Championship. So it looks like it's going to be the Panthers and the Broncos in the Super Bowl. So this is a good thing. So I'm going to say props to the Panthers because this is going to allow me to make Carolina barbecue from our Super Bowl party. What? It's themed! It's themed! And Denver has some great beers. So we're going to have Denver beer, a lot of Colorado-based beer, and Carolina barbecue. What? Don't look at me like I'm the crazy person here.
Yeah, you kind of are. Just a little bit, though.
So all right. So Adam's saying in Guild, I brought up the fact. I don't know how we got to talk about this, but I talked about people as like when you wipe your ass, you got to get in there and make sure you get everything out of there, or else you're gonna have a stinky butthole. At which point, I don't know, like people were just like saying you shouldn't have to wipe that hard. I was like, but you want to get all the shit off your ass cheeks. And someone said that it was like self-cleaning. I don't even know. Back me up on this, Ray. Tell me, you gotta get in there and you gotta wipe, right? And then you gotta wash your hands afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like wiping is the best way to go about this.
Yes. Now you don't need to use like a shit ton of toilet paper to do this, but you need to get in there and you gotta get it all the poo particles out of there. You don't want to leave poo particles in your ass cheeks. Get that shit out of there, literally. Oh, and I also said that every person you shake hands with, that just remember that hand has probably held a dick at one point. And that just started like this long conversation in Guild about hands touching dicks. See, Adams likes nobody likes a poopy butt. Exactly. But there are a lot of dicks that hands have touched that you have shaken hands with those hands. That makes sense.
Makes sense, but you're dumb.
But it makes sense. Like, if you you're shaking your friend Jimmy's hand. Jimmy has probably put his dick in his hand.
Yeah.
You shaking hands with girls. Some of those girls may have had dicks in those hands at some point in their life. I'm just saying that pretty much every hand you shake.
I understand. We get it.
Just saying, like, McGill couldn't wrap their heads around this. I don't understand. Anyway, so yes, UB Gamer, it is gross, but it's also true. And UB Gamer is also talking about Eastern Carolina, Western Carolina barbecue. I don't know about Eastern versus Western Carolina, but I am going to do smoked pork butt. I'm going to do dry rub, and I'm going to have Carolina barbecue sauces available to pour on top. So there you go.
Well done.
Yes. All right. Haiku time, I think. There we go.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
All right. I got a haiku for everyone. Zia threatened us. Bob Saget, don't give a fuck. This show's in trouble.
I agree. I don't do haikus, so you're the one that carries that load.
Well,
there.
I'm carrying the load until Zia gets back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yubi says Eastern North Carolina is vinegar barbecue sauce, and Western is more like Memphis, sweet and tangy. So I am going to have a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. I'm also going to have a mustard-based Carolina sauce, Yubi. I will have a sweet and tangy, but it's also going to be spicy. I'm going to do a spicy, sweet and tangy barbecue sauce as well. Those are the 3 sauces I'm currently planning. So.
I don't really know.
All right. Well, I think Hasu's like ill mustard. Well, I mean,
it's in stuff.
Yeah. Who's in the chat room? Who partied with us tonight?
Well, let's get this list updated. Hopefully, it's accurate. And I'm accurate.
Accurate.
All right. Got Hasu, Velvet Dove, Adam, Birdsbane, Homebrewed, Rob App 1, Theondon, Thundercast, Twinblade Dan, and Yubi Gamer. It's a pretty big turnout. Everyone's watching football.
Well, no, I'm kind of curious what Colorado type foods are. What's a good? And I don't want to hear about Rocky Mountain oysters. I don't want to hear about that shit. I just want to know what like good Colorado type food is. What is it? I mean, are they known for like sausage or?
Don't know.
I'm gonna have to do some research. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. I'm kind of curious. All right, so Ray, where can people find you?
On Twitter, that's RAYFYST. Also, same with Steam and Xbox One. You can catch me on Steam playing Honey Pop or whatever it is. Just made Seraph almost choke on his whiskey there. What about you?
Well, I do want to say Brisbane just found a quote for you. It's in stuff. Rayfus 2016.
Yeah.
It's in stuff. You can find me on Twitter at Seraphis, Xbox Live, Amish Mafia, 2 words. PlayStation Network, Seraphis Prime, 1 word. And Steam, I am just Seraphis. Also, you can find me on Seraphis on Dalaran server, Alliance, and World of Warcraft. And yeah. Zia is on Twitter at ITSXIA. It's Zia. Our producer, Mr. Hasu, is on Twitter at Mr. MR_Hasu, HASU. And the show, you can find information at thesundering.net, Twitter at thesundering, facebook.com/thesundering, youtube.com/thesundering podcast, where we post up videos of the show, along with any other videos that we happen to create while we're playing games and whatnot. We have a Steam group, The Sundering, 2 words. Feel free to join. Hang out with other listeners. Phone number 323-SUNDER-0. You could be like Robert Shapiro and call us and ask him for Bob Saget. So
he's totally going to be in the show image.
323-786-3370. Email the show at thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com. We are a member of D20 Catalyst, part of the D20 Crit Network. Our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox, who is apparently no longer a band, but they were German and they were a band.
We'll still represent.
We appreciate our chat room. We appreciate everyone who's submitted a FOF. We appreciate Robert Shapiro for calling in asking for Bob Saget.
Yep.
So download us, invite us in your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside you. Next time we podcast from an ass wiping seminar.
What the fuck?
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I rolled a 20.